Happy Monday. All right. It is August 17th and it is, day 3 of doing 100 days of YouTube. I am late by 2 days because it was a jam-packed weekend, guys. We were celebrating my oldest daughter's birthday. She was the big 10, big double digits. So we celebrated her over the weekend. Her birthday was actually on Friday. I think we talked about that last time. So we had her party on Saturday. We did a legit party this time at Andretti. And boy, that day drained me. I was exhausted. If you ever hosted a kid's birthday party, you get what I'm saying. So it was a long day, but you know what? She was so happy. She was so excited. We gave her phone. She was elated. Like, she really didn't expect that. I didn't expect that, right? Daddy made the call, which I'm still trying to process. I don't know how I feel about it, but it is what it is, right? But she got her phone. She was so excited. She was like recording her video. So that did bring me joy. That brought me so much joy watching how happy she was with her new gift. And I'm excited for her to start this new journey. But the phone is only for emergency purposes. She's not allowed to take it out. She's not allowed to download anything on it. And it's super on lock. Like, we have the parental controls where even if she puts her password in, I see. Because I'm like, what are you putting your password in for? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to approve? What do you need? What do you need your password for? So I'm not mad at it. She can't just download any app on the App Store or whatever the case is. So it's on super lockdown. So this phone is actually, we didn't buy her a new phone. This one is actually my old work phone. So when Madam Gem shut down, we still wanted to keep our line for a while before closing the line off in case people tried to call, customers tried to call and whatnot. So they sent us a phone. So that's the phone she has. And that phone's already paid off. So technically we had it already. It just made that transition that much easier. All we did was turn the line on, activate it under our plan. So homegirl got a phone. She been texting people. I told her I added all her family, only family and cousins. Yeah, only family. She doesn't even have friends in there. I was like, no, we're not doing that. You don't need to. For what? You see them at school, girl. What you need to be talking more after school. Maybe in middle school, we'll open it up a bit more. But in the meantime, we got her squared away with that. So that was Saturday. Sunday was just a matter of getting this house in order. And it's still not 100%. So what I'm going to do after I record and upload this, I'm actually going to finish the laundry. So laundry is already done for the most part. Clothes are clean. The kids' clothes are always put away first. Our clothes are put away. I just got to hang our clothes. I really laundry is the bane of my existence. I'm not going to hold you. As soon as I'm able to afford it, I'm going to hire somebody to clean and do laundry. Those are going to be the 2 tasks I'm offloading house-wise, because we had a cleaner before when I had the shop and when money was great. So when I get back to that place, I'm definitely going to have a cleaner and somebody to do laundry. Hopefully I could get 2 for 1, do bonus, right? They could do both. And then that's my goal for that. But today, as for now, I got to hang these clothes up, right? So I'm going to hang these clothes up, and then I'm going to hop on my laptop to get back to working on a client's work. So what we're doing now is building out her speaker page. So a landing page for her to send people if they want to book her to come speak at their event or a workshop, so on and so forth. So I'm building that out in the system for her today. Me and my guy, my copywriter, Gray, he's going to work on the copy. I'm going to work on the design, and then we're going to, put it all together. So working on that today, and then hopefully that will be done by tomorrow. Send it in for review for edits and feedback. And then if that gets approved, we move on to the next thing that we're working on. So today's going to be, and it's only 10, it's about to be 11, so I don't want to waste too much time, but I had to do my video for the day. Why are we going in and out with the lighting? Is it me? Am I the problem? Anyway, another thing I had on my agenda, but I actually moved it because I'm trying to work smarter, not harder. I was going to go around and go to the malls and see if go in person and ask for donations or like things to raffle off, like gift raffles, gift items that they wanted to donate. So that is what I was going to do today, but instead I decided to do it Friday because I have to be in Winter Park on Friday anyway, first thing in the morning at 9 a.m. So I'll probably do right after drop off, go over there for my meeting in Winter Park, and then head to the mall right after that. So that I'm killing two birds with one stone since I already got to be outside. Earlier today, I had my daughter's doctor's appointment. I did it first thing in the morning. So I wanted to get that out the way. Instead of go to pick them up early, I just dropped her off later. She didn't like that. She wasn't a fan of that. And I was like, girl, I apologize. I'm so sorry. I don't know what you want me to say here. But yeah, she really wanted to. My oldest does not like to miss school for nothing. Like, even if she's sick, she's like, I want to go. And I'm like, baby, you can't. Like, girl, she lives for the school. I love it for her, though. I'm glad she does want to go to school, right? Versus, well, honestly, my other two are doing good. I know my son, my youngest, he was not a fan of school when he first started. He was like, okay, am I done? I was like, sir, it's only been 1 week. You just got here. Like, you just started. This is your life indefinitely. Like, you're going to have to go somewhere with not school, work, right? So get used to it. But yeah, my middle child, she did the same thing too. She was like, okay, I'm done. It was a week, fun week. And I was like, no, ma'am, we're doing this indefinitely. So, yeah, that was this morning. Like I said, I'm going to work on this client work. I'm looking forward to, wait, one more update, another update. I secured another vendor that we're going to be working with at the, for the event, the CEO Reset, the conference. So that vendor is actually going to be the chair. That is the chair vendor for the VIP hour. So we have a VIP hour from 5 to 7 after the event, where it is for decompressing, it is for relaxing, it's for networking, mocktail cocktails, and we're gonna have chair massages as well. I'm super excited about that. And yeah, it's just like a time for decompression, no like pressure. I'm actually gonna record a video later on today for talking about who it's for and who it's not for, and what to expect and what not to expect, like what this is and what it isn't, right? Because I've been getting a lot of questions. Somebody was like, oh, would this be good for me? And this is where I'm at in my journey. I'm like, yeah, girl, yes. If you are a woman in business and you've been stuck and you've been struggling, if you've been feeling like you don't know what to do next, is for you, right? If you need clarity, if you need you're just lost in the sauce, this is for you. So I'm gonna do a video about that later on today, because what this is not is a feel-good event, right? What this is not is just a bunch of speakers talking to you. We have a first half of speakers, the second half is execution, right? So that's the whole point of the execution lab. And I just remembered I have to follow up with our potential presenting sponsor, like, hello, where are y'all? I'm gonna follow up with them and see where we stand with that, because I really want to start advertising them as our presenting sponsor. And I actually made, let's talk a little bit. Let's talk a little tea on how for our presenting. So, okay, you know, we're all friends here. I'm not no gatekeeping in the YouTube videos. So the presenting sponsor I'm trying to work with is Go High Level. Okay. Obviously, I use their platform for my business. I help onboard people for their high level. Like, I help do setup for their CRM. And it just makes sense. The synergy is there. The alignment is there. And if I'm talking about execution, I'm going to do a whole presentation in high level, right? I'm going to show people what's possible in here, what the capabilities are, because it's something that when I adopted in my business, it saved me so much time and money, because I was able to cut off at least 4, I think, other subscriptions. So when I talk about it, it's because I went through it. It's not something that I'm pushing because I have I'm trying to white label it, even though I do have the white label, but that's not what I'm selling. I'm just trying to help people get set up in it, and just literally streamline that process, streamline their back end, right? And be able to consolidate all the different things that they're using into one thing. So that's that. Full transparency. That is going to be my presenting sponsor for this event. Claiming it, right? They haven't said no, and we're still in talks. So they're going to be the presenting sponsor. You've heard it here first. Congratulations. If you've been following, Yes, you are exclusive to the news. So, with that being said, their proposition was they are going to do a presentation, right? They're going to have a 30-minute presentation on stage, which is totally fine because that's the exact thing that I was going to do, is lay out how that looks for your client journey. So I'm still going to do my speaking part, but it's going to be way shorter. I don't have to do a full presentation. I'm just going to speak to the client journey and the 5 things that you need in your client journey. But we're not going to talk about that now. You guys got to get tickets to the event if you want to hear all that. So my part is going to be about 15, 20 minutes, and then there's going to be the rest of 30 minutes. So we have a full 50-minute spot allocated for this segment, the execution lab. And then at the end, they're going to, as they work through this, they're going to work through their workbook, right? Okay, so boom. That was one of their things as to be a presenting sponsor, was to do that 30-minute workshop, to have a raffle giveaway, which I'm like, hello, yes, please do. I believe it's an iPad or AirPods. That's the giveaway for that. And then they have a table, obviously. So that is all, like, I was like, yes, let's do it. So here's the thing. When I first had the conversation with him, we spoke about the initial price, which is $5,000 for the presenting sponsor. Bet. I followed back up with him. He's like, oh, please remind me again of what we discussed, because my meeting notes is, it got messed up. I didn't capture the whole meeting. I see an opportunity here, because I was already thinking when I got that food quote, child, I said, hold up, I should have asked for more. Hold up. And not only that, he had mentioned something when I told him 5,000. He was like, oh, that's great. I thought, we've had people ask for like 15, 20,000. I was like, well, we can make it more. Like, what? I could get a little more. So I was already thinking that when he said it, but I didn't want to like go back and be like, oh, well, we could take 10, I didn't want to be that person. So when he mentioned that he didn't get the meeting notes, this, that, and the third, what I did was I took that as an opportunity to be like, okay, here's what I asked for. Here's what we discussed, but let me present to you another option. And I presented the option of adding an additional $2,000 on that. And then we will, that would, hold on, let me slow down because my brain's going faster than my mouth. That would be an opportunity to have them to create like a sponsorship, so that we could sponsor 5 ladies to attend the event. Sponsor, right? So that means they get it for free. If they give us an extra $2,000, we will present a sponsorship for 5 ladies to be able to attend the event for free because of high level, right? So it'll be, I drafted up this cute little, it wasn't really nothing fancy. I did use Shaddy for it to just do something so that they could see what that could look like. So it'll be, like admission for one, for the whole day, VIP as well. So it's 5 ladies that we want to get in the room under VIP, under the sponsorship, if they can spend an additional $2,000. So let's see what they say, right? When I sent that email, I did a follow-up email, and I got a out of office notification from the guy. So I'm going to follow up with him today, because he's supposed to be out of office until today. And let's see what he says, right? The worst they can say is no, and the best they can say is hell yeah, let's do it. And then now we got $7,000 secured, and we got 5 more people guaranteed in the room, right? Because that's another thing, moving the tickets. Woo, child, selling tickets, and I get it. Everybody says like it's gonna be towards the end when you get most of the tickets, and I'm just like, the end, Jesus. The people need the deposits now. Like I've been paying deposits out of pocket this whole time. Okay, Jesus, take the wheel, literally and figuratively. So I've just been maintaining. I've been able. Thank God, I have been able. So I'm grateful. And I just know that my God is a God of abundance. Where there seems to be no way, he will make a way, right? And I'm just doing the work. I'm just gonna keep my head down, keep doing the work, keep doing the things that I know I need to do. in order for this thing to work, or just this thing to do what it needs to do and reach the people it needs to reach, right? So I say all that to say, yeah, I'm waiting to hear back from him to see what he says about the sponsorship. And then we secured, oh, I think I told y'all, the chair sponsor for the VIP hour. So we needed lounge chairs because the venue is completely open and there's like no chairs. I mean, we have chairs that come with the venue, but I didn't want y'all sitting on, I didn't want the people sitting on the chairs that we sit on the inside. I wanted like cute lounge chairs. So secure that vendor, and then I have to follow up with the my vendor that is working on the workbooks, right? So I'm actually making these workbooks, and I want these workbooks to be able to be used at any point in time. So yes, it's for 2027, but we're not putting that on there. So let's say you don't use it this time, you want to reuse it for next year. It is an ongoing thing, right? That's something that's what I want. That's my idea behind it. It's not something that is just set for, one-time use. You have to go back and reference. You have to go back. I'm a journal girly. I'm a book girly. So yeah. With that being said, let's see. What else do we have on the docket? I think those are the main two things. Yeah. I don't think I have anything else for you guys other than I need to go get started, get my day like going here because it's almost 11. I was trying to do 30 minutes, but we got halfway. We might have more to talk about tomorrow. But in the meantime, stay blessed. I love you guys. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and drop comments if you want to hear me talk about anything in specific. I think I might start doing topics after this. I just wanted to get my feet wet, right? And start like doing the posts. I think from here on out, we'll do recaps. We'll do the entrepreneurship journey, and then we're going to have specific talking points and topics to speak to one specific topic pretty much, so that we can make it to the whole 30 minutes, because I really want to be able to give you guys value in these videos on top of documenting the journey as well, because everybody keeps saying document the journey. I was like, the only way I know to do that is to make these videos, right? Because I can only write so much, and yeah, talking, I can do that great. I'm a good yapper. So all right, y'all, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Okay.